Glassafe is a revolutionary new stillage that solves the problems of storing glass panels on site. This video offers a step-by-step guide to assembling and loading the stillage for large glass panels and adjusting the stillage to hold different sized panels such as glass balustrades. We will also demonstrate the process for safely decanting the glass panels. Finally, we will show how the stillage can be collapsed and easily removed from site. The stillage frame can be carried by 2 people and should be placed at a secure location on site. Stand the frame on a flat and even floor away from any safety hazards. Ensure the floor is strong enough to bear the weight of the stillage when fully loaded. Unfasten the carry strap and remove the holding pins. Rotate the hinged frame into the vertical position and secure in place with the holding pins. Lift the metal safety plunger and screw the plastic turn screw into the holding unit by turning clockwise. The safety plunger will automatically drop into place once the turn screw reaches the correct depth. Lift the glass panel onto the nylon base rail, then carefully place in the first available slot towards the back of the stillage. With one person holding the glass panel securely, lift the safety plunger and slowly rotate the turn screw clockwise. Once the turn screw reaches the correct depth, the safety plunger drops into place and the turn screw locks in position. Check the glass is held securely. Repeat these steps for subsequent panes of glass. In this way, Glassafe can hold up to 10 glass panels. The maximum glass thickness is dependent on the coarse screw thread pitch. The thread shown in this video will hold 20mm panels. For shorter panels such as glass balustrades, a second set of rails is used. Remove these from their holding positions on the vertical frame and place on the inner horizontal base rails. Secure in place with the holding pins. The stillage height can be adjusted by removing the pins from the vertical frame and lifting the top part of the frame. The height can be adjusted in increments of 12.5mm and should be set to ensure the maximum glass edge cover. Once at the correct height, secure the frame in place with the pins. The stillage can then be loaded in the same way as for larger panels. With one person holding the glass securely, lift the safety plunger and rotate the turn screw anti-clockwise. Again, the safety plunger will drop back into place once the turn screw reaches the correct depth. Carefully lift the front panel off the base rail. The other panels remain securely held in place. Once all the glass has been decanted, the stillage can be disassembled. Lift the safety plunger and remove the turn screw from the holder by turning anti-clockwise. Remove the holding pins and fold down the vertical frame onto the base. Secure in place with the holding pins. Attach the carry strap around the frame and the plastic rails to prevent anything coming loose in transit. Glassafe can now be safely removed from site. The thread shown in this video will hold 15mm panels. Once at the correct height, secure the frame in place with the 4 pins. 2 pins must be used in each vertical leg, one above the other so as to prevent any rocking of the screw section. If it were to rock, this would reduce the glass coverage or could lead to the glass becoming free. Please refer to adjustment of the screw clamp. When the frame is to be used for even width panels, the overlocking tabs need to be locked tightly so as to prevent any rocking of the vertical frame. The stillage can be used to carry uneven widths of glass and uneven thicknesses in the same batch load. The vertical frame section needs to be put into the forwards pitch. This is achieved by firstly removing the turn screw mechanism from the top frame. Remove the holding pins adjacent to the bottom pivot points. Tip the top frame forwards towards the castellated base rails. This then allows glass panels of unequal widths to be loaded. Adjust the frame to the correct height to accommodate the widest panel. The maximum allowed width is around 1400 mm. Attach the retractable straps to the horizontal frame and secure with the pins and spring clips. 2 or 4 straps may be used dependent on the number of sheets to be stored. Place the first piece of glass so that it sits snug to the back frame, resting on the vertical rubber surface, which will then have the glass supported at an angle of approximately 8 degrees to the vertical. Pull the retractable strap downwards by the steel loop and secure the loop over the slip bolt which is located within the base frame slot. Slide backwards as far as possible, then tighten. Do not over-tighten or this will put too much strain on the glass. Prior to the next sheet being loaded, glass spacer pads should be used to keep a gap between the sheets, allowing the straps to be free. A bogie can be provided so that the load can be pushed manually across flat and level floors. The bogie should be placed flat onto a suitable floor. Lock the 4 wheels. Using 2 people, slot the frame onto the bogie so the securing pin sits inside the hollow box section. Secure the frame into position using the wing bolt, which will prevent the frame from lifting.